getting hot in here. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Hi. If you're new, welcome. My name is Disador Mane and I make videos about motherhood, lifestyle and fitness sometimes. If that's your jam, make sure to subscribe and make sure to give this video a thumbs up. It's so hot. I'm melting sitting here, like, oh my goodness. It's supposed to be springtime, but I feel like we actually don't have a springtime in South Africa. So I'm going to be showing you how to do a cute little an airy fairy springtime eyeshadow. Okay, it's gonna be pink because I love pink, and beautiful and a little bit shimmery. Okay, so let's get into the video. Okay, I'm gonna start by doing my brows. I don't know if I'm feeling these brows or not. I feel like I did them in a rush. This one. A little bit better, a little bit better. Okay, so today's chats, deep chats, guys, deep chats. It's the end of September, and September is Suicide Awareness Month. The first week of September is Suicide Prevention Week, and I feel like every day we should be having these chats. Every day should be a time to talk about our mental health and really make it something that's not a taboo subject. I don't know how in 2022 talking about our mental health is still a taboo subject. So I'm gonna give you maybe a little bit of like an update how I'm doing mentally, make it a safe space for us to talk about this, right? I can't just be like, let's make it normal and then I'm not talking about it, okay? But today's look, I'm going to sort of be like, my eyes are going to be cutesy. But the rest of my face, I'm going to be doing my 5-minute no makeup look using my tinted moisturizer, because it's hot. I'm not trying to be wearing foundation right now. I'm melting just sitting here, okay? So that's what we're gonna do. So you guys know, if you've watched my what can I call it, my playlist. Yeah, there's a playlist on here that's all about my journey through depression and stuff, and I haven't really been updating it because I feel like not much has been going on except that I'm taking my pills religiously. Okay, I'm starting by priming my brows, I mean not brows, my eyelids with my concealer. It's the same concealer I used at the top of my brows, so yeah, something like this. It just makes the eyeshadow like sit better and have something to hold on to, you know. I don't have very oily skin. It's like a combination of dry and oily. Okay, so I'm just gonna put that there. So with regards to my mental health, I actually switched my meds. I never mentioned which meds I was on, but I did switch from the one that I started on to something else. So basically the meds that I was on was an SSRI, which is a serotonin something inhibitor. something. I'm not helpful. I'm not. Look, I just took the meds. They help basically to make sure that my brain is not depleting the serotonin that it gets, because, like, you know, I'm not getting much. So I've now switched from that to something that also helps with serotonin, but as well as norepinephrine, which is not epinephrine. Epinephrine is adrenaline. Norepinephrine is the opposite of that, okay? I'm going in with a pink, just like in my crease over here. And so I needed something with norepinephrine because I'm tired all the time, you guys. Like, I can take 2 naps and still sleep 10 hours. Okay, not anymore, but I could before this. Before I was prescribed, I almost said subscribed. before I was prescribed the current medication that I'm on, I could take 2 naps, 1 hour each, and still freaking have 8 hours of sleep at night, which for an adult is no bueno, you know. So I've been on this current meds. I think this is the 2nd month, and to be honest, initially I was like, I'm not feeling a difference, but fam, I am currently feeling a difference. I'm not as tired, I'm not as sleepy, I'm trying to stay awake. My psychiatrist said if I feel like sleeping, I must whatchamacallit, do something, you know, do something. Okay, so those are the eyes right now. I'm gonna take a blending brush. I wash my brushes, you guys, oh my word, and just go over like this. Okay, like this. As you can see, like the middle there, I've done like nothing to it, but I'm gonna go into it now with something else. So my psychiatrist said if you feel like sleeping, find something to do. Have a list of activities that you will do when I'm not working and I feel like, you know what, I'm just gonna take a nap. And one of the things I do is reading, of course, but I found that reading on the couch just makes me just land up like sleeping. So now I just choose, oh, this is so beautiful, freaking hell, I just choose to read upstairs on the balcony, or I'll read in the upstairs lounge. Okay, so ooh, it's giving. I don't know what it's giving, but it's giving. So there's that. Reading. Another thing that helps with my energy levels, that's what I want to say, my energy levels, is dancing. Now I have this friend that's a hater. This friend's a hater, you guys. She's a hater. She says I dance like a white girl. And so I'm currently just learning the TikTok dances. Whatever TikTok dance I see and I'm like, oh, that's cute, I just do that. But one of my favorite choreographers, Nicole Kirkland, now has like an online thing, right, where an online space where she teaches dance. I'm just gonna go in here again because I feel like this side is a little bit dull after I blended it out. Ooh. Yeah, so Nicole Kirkland is one of my favorite choreographers, and whoo, the girl can move and she's cute, and yeah. She has this online platform where she teaches dance, and I've been wanting to join it, but I was like, am I willing to pay $20 a month, where, you know, I just feel like if I am to join a dance class, I need it to be in person so that it holds me accountable. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my finger, this one, and go in the corner with like a lighter color. So I haven't done Nicole's thing. Another thing that my psychiatrist suggested I do was breath work. I still haven't tried that. Ooh, guys, this is beautiful. I've literally done this look before, so I don't know why I keep like ooh-eyeing every time. Breath work. So she was like, upon waking, just do literally 1 minute. I feel like it's like meditating. I used to meditate quite a lot when I was pregnant, but I sort of like fell out of that, and right now my schedule doesn't allow for that, so I keep to dancing. Dancing, breath work. What else helps with energy levels? Oh, exercise, of course, that's my go-to. The nice thing about exercising also is like I sleep like a baby at night. So during the time that I'm actually supposed to be sleeping, don't worry about all this fallout, we're gonna clean it. That's why I don't start with the whole face. I used to meditate a lot when I was pregnant. It just helped. It really did help because I was stressed, you know, stressed about myself, stressed about this baby. That's now Zion. So yeah, what have I been doing to contribute to Suicide Prevention Month? Checking on friends, checking on my family. I mean, I live with one of them. We can blend this out now because it's starting to look crazy. And just being real with myself. Journaling. Oh yes, journaling. Ooh, disco queen. Okay, this just needs like a ton of blending. Ooh, child. Beyond, I think, beyond depression and anxiety, because I think that, you know, people that say that they haven't experienced any mental health issues, y'all are lucky. Like, I want to be y'all. Ooh, disco queen. I want to be y'all, okay? Because it's rough out here. I'm fun for my life every day. I'm fun for my life every day. But I don't know if I'm ready to talk about. Okay, I'm ready. I came on here. I switched this camera on and I said I'm gonna talk about this. So let's talk about it. Okay, so I've done the darker color sort of like in my crease, and you can see like out here. I did this like shimmer. And now I'm going to go in with like a lighter pink, sort of just like on the actual lid, and I'm going to use a sort of like this flat-ish, I don't call it a blending brush, I don't know. You know what, one day when I can afford the Sigma brushes, I'll get the Sigma brushes and I can tell you exactly which number it is. But for now, just look at the brush, that one. Okay. Yes, do you see that? Do you see that? Yeah, yeah. Oh. I love saying that, so ratchet. Super cute, super glam. I love it a lot. But you can wear this and not be like, you know, night out or whatever. So I'm gonna take a more tapered blending brush. If you see my other blending brush is more like going outwards, this one is more like together. So okay, so I'm gonna clean this up quickly and chat to you guys. So I've never mentioned a psychiatrist before. I've always just been like my doctor, and funny enough, my doctor moved, guys. I was heartbroken. She moved to Cape Town. And she left my ass. She didn't say anything. She didn't hand my freaking file to nobody. So I found a new doctor, like a GP, right? But now I have a psychiatrist, because this doctor that I was seeing, the one that ditched me, the one that ghosted me, that moved to Cape Town, she was like, she wasn't sure if we were treating the right thing. Like, we were treating depression and anxiety. Before I do this, actually no, let's do it. We were treating depression and anxiety, and so she was like, there was still sort of like what's the word that I'm looking for, symptoms of depression and anxiety, even though we'd been treating me for a couple of months now. I remember like last year, in fact it's been a year. This coming month, soon it will be a year. In October it will have been a year of me being on meds and me being diagnosed, which is great. We love a diagnosed hun, we love a medicated hun, right? So I went to the psychiatrist, whom I love. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, my team of mental health professionals and just general medical doctors, I love them. Every one of them is a woman, number one. My doctor's a woman, my GP's a woman. No, I'm lying, my gynecologist is not a woman, but that's a story for another day. initially she was, but that's a story for another then I went to the psychiatrist. She literally didn't even take 10 minutes talking to me to diagnose me. Okay, cool. She was happy with the diagnosis of depression and anxiety, but now your girl has a new diagnosis, which did not surprise me. If you know me personally, I remember I told Shanae this. She was like, no, but this is not a surprise. So funny. Love you, Shanae. So she diagnosed me with, she didn't say disorder. She said, I don't want to say disorder, but baby, call it what it is. Why are you scared? Don't be scared. Okay, so she says that I have an obsessive compulsive personality. So basically, your girl has obsessive compulsive personality disorder. Now, I think that our understanding of, sorry, I'm rubbing this tinted moisturizer in like a lot because I just feel like I put too much, but anyways, our understanding of mental health illnesses starts and ends at depression and anxiety. If somebody comes and says schizophrenia, bipolar 1 or bipolar 2, dissociative personality disorder, we're all just like, oh shoot, what are they talking about? You know, which is like fine, but I think then, because everyone, not everyone, but a lot of people are now open to discussing or talking more about their experience, should I say, can I call it an experience, with things like depression and anxiety. If I now come, like I'm saying, that I have OCPD, obsessive compulsive personality disorder, not OCD, there's a difference, and I will explain the difference shortly. People are like, oh, she ill. Yes, I'm ill. Okay, but okay, before I continue, let's discuss the difference. The difference is that okay, I'm going to contour using my bronzer. Usually I contour using a foundation that's like a tone lighter, or 2 tones, I mean not lighter, darker than me, and so we're gonna do this today because we sort of doing my no makeup look, but with this cute disco queen pink eyeshadow, which I'm going to actually do a wing liner on. So OCPD is a personality disorder, number 1. OCD is a mental illness that is triggered by anxiety. So the symptoms of OCD will fluctuate depending on how bad your anxiety is that day or at that time, whereas OCPD is consistent. It doesn't fluctuate. It's a personality disorder. So this is how I am all the time. OCPD is somebody that is obsessed with rules, strictness, perfectionism. Yes, if you know me personally, I'm sure you're nodding your head. Rules, strictness, perfectionism. I mean, I drove myself insane when my child was still a newborn by this perfectionism and rules and whatever, because I started following the awake windows. If you know what I'm talking about, you'll know what I'm talking about. There's certain awake windows that a newborn should not exceed. For example, obviously a child that's 8 months will stay awake longer than a child that is, I don't know, 6 weeks, because a 6-week-old will get tired more quickly than an 8-month-old. So then a 6-week-old will nap longer and more frequently than an 8-month-old. So your girl, guys, you know what, had I known that I have this personality disorder, I don't think I would have started following the accounts that I was following that then introduced me to awake windows and all of that, because it just made my symptoms worse. It made me panic. If my child's awake longer than he should be awake, I'm panicking. If he didn't nap longer than he should have been napping, I'm panicking, because why is he not following the rules? It said that a 6-week-old must like, instead of looking at it holistically and being like, each child differs, so this is just a guideline. So yeah, OCD is more like intrusive thoughts and repetitive actions that will increase and fluctuate depending on how bad your anxiety is. So I'm not mad at this diagnosis, because the perfectionism that I have has helped me in some instances. I excel at my work because I'm a perfectionist. I excel as a pastry chef because I'm a perfectionist. You're not going to do well in my industry or as a pastry chef if you just laissez-faire and blasé about things. So there are times when it does serve me in that regard, and times when it will serve me in terms of parenting, but it was harming me and making me, it was crazy making, because I was so anxious all the time. So as someone who was undiagnosed with postpartum depression, postpartum anxiety, now personality disorder, all those things were undiagnosed, and so I felt like, oh my goodness, I'm going crazy. But now, because I am diagnosed, I can notice how I'm being obsessive about something. Like if my child missed a nap, for example, I'd like try to force him to nap, like anything and everything to force him to nap. But now I'm just like, relax, it's fine if he didn't nap, just move his bedtime a little bit earlier. So because I'm informed via diagnosis, I can manage it better. Other ways that I'm managing my OCPD is self-compassion, things that decrease my anxiety. You know, I don't want to be in areas where, or around people and environments where my anxiety is through the roof, because I want to control everything. If I feel like my environment is uncontrollable and chaotic, then I feel like I'm at my wit's end. So just being aware of where I am, being aware of who I'm around. I don't drink alcohol because alcohol just makes me do things that I wouldn't do on the regular. It lowers your inhibitions, and then I wake up feeling like a loser, like, why did I do that? So, you know, you have to just, don't be scared. Go see a psychologist, okay? They will lead you to the right places that will give you the right answers. And now I know that your girl's anxiety is okay, and I need to manage it. Alcohol and anxiety don't mix. Alcohol and the meds that I'm on don't mix. Alcohol and depression don't mix, because alcohol is a depressant, and now I'm depressed already, sitting here by myself. Okay, not right now, but you know, but like we're not off the hook right now, okay? And then I drink alcohol, and then I'm more depressed. It's looking like a hot mess. Okay, let's carry on with this makeup look. Voila. Okay, now I'm gonna do my wing liner. Everybody shush. I don't have a steady hand. Like, you're gonna have to excuse this because your girl, I don't know what happened. This is a waterproof eyeliner, which helps in other situations and others not, like right now. Anyways, we're gonna leave my face like this. The lips are gonna be bare. I literally just put some Vaseline on, and we're gonna put some earrings on. So you're probably wondering, like, how would a person, why would you have OCPD? Like, why are you a perfectionist? Why you got mental health illnesses? Why you got mental health illnesses? And the answer to that, I would say in my case, is that I grew up in a very chaotic home, and my siblings might have had another experience. You know, like, we grew up obviously in the same home, but we're different people. So different people perceive things differently, number one. Number two, they also respond to things differently. I could say that it was very chaotic, and then my sibling might say it wasn't that chaotic, it wasn't that bad. It does not take away from my experience. That was maybe just their experience. So I think because my home was chaotic, I felt like I had zero control, of course. And now the way that it's translated to me into my adult life is that if I feel like I cannot be in control, that signals danger to me. That signals we're back in our childhood home. No fun, no bueno. I'm so mad about this. I'm gonna try to fix it. But no, there's no danger now, baby. There's no danger. There's no chaos right now, baby. You can relax. And so I'm trying to relax. I'm trying to learn how to relax by reading, by chilling with friends, by I don't know, some might say maybe me not drinking alcohol is the way that I'm controlling, but like I feel like I'm not, that's not a harmful thing. Like that's me not drinking alcohol is not harmful to me, so that's fine. But I have to do things that serve me, and things that don't serve me, just let them go. Stop trying to hold on to things. Stop trying to control everything. It's okay. If Zion didn't nap, it's okay. Okay, he's almost 3. It's maybe time to start thinking about dropping the nap. Okay, not yet, please, no, not yet. But soon I will have to, you know. So yeah, that's just the way the cookie crumbles for me. And I'm rolling with the punches at this point. You give me a new diagnosis, I'm like, what? Let's go, let's rock. I hope they are done. Honestly, at this point, I'm good. Depression, anxiety, OCPD, I'm good. Okay, I'm great. But I asked my psychiatrist if you can heal from depression. She said yes. I would have to be without symptoms for 6 months. That's a long ass time. That's half the year. How are we gonna spend half the year not depressed? Huh? As you can see, it's a big joke to me right now, but I'm not at all making light of depression. Not at all making light of people being suicidal. I'm not. I'm laughing at myself because I'm just like, girl, do you remember where you were at a year ago? Look at you now. You my nigga. You that girl. So yeah, I'm just like, I'm laughing at the fact that, oh my gosh, I can't believe I went through that and I survived. So if you are in the pits of depression right now, it gets better. I know it's unbelievable. I know it's infuriating when people say that. It used to make me so angry, but it does get better. It gets better. Please hang in there. In my community, in my circle, I don't know this person personally, but someone I know does. She didn't make it. She did not. She lost the fight to depression. She died from depression. And I just want to say, please guys, hang in there, please. I'm begging you. It gets better. It does. And if it doesn't, I can't tell you when it will get better because I couldn't see the end. And when I do go through a depressive episode, it feels like there's no end. But I hang on to this moment. You know, I hang on to moments like this where if I get into a depressive episode, then I can say, girl, remember that time? Remember when you were on the Taste Master? How did that feel? Do you want to live through that again? Yes, pick yourself up. You know, so yeah, anyways, I hope you guys are good. I'm gonna go fix this right now and maybe I can show you a finished look that doesn't have this.